to see you, Dr. Sutton.
Good morning.
Okay, so this is something that really caught my eye. We use these sound machines with our daughter in her early years. What are they saying here? Well,
millions of children are at risk for hearing loss, and this new report is citing the growing evidence that noise exposure is a public health threat. One of the reasons why is because children have smaller ear canals. That exposes them to intensification of that higher frequency sound, making them at risk for damage. So it cited some important numbers to help quantify. The average youth listening level, the average volume that kids listen to music at is 70 to 100. Now that's the upper limit of normal, or the range for most of our headphone output, and the average output for most headphones ranges again from 70 to 100. Now noise above 70 for prolonged periods of time can cause damage. Noise at 100, which is the maximum, can cause damage in minutes, and noise over 120 can cause immediate harm. So it's important to pay attention to those volume settings, keep them at least 60 to 70% total.
60 to 70% on the devices, so never put it up to the highest.
Never try to avoid it as much as you can.
And what in general are they saying about these devices? You're saying it's okay to have them as long as you regulate them.
Absolutely, and it comes in respect to not just our headphones, but also the noise machines that are popularly used at home, especially with kids and toddlers, as we were just discussing. I know that they have some benefits. They help kids get to sleep faster, especially if they have older siblings.
They help mom and dad sleep. I get that part too.
But most say that they're just simply too loud. The Academy, the same Academy of Pediatrics, recommends, for example, that nurseries have a volume maximum of around 50 decibels. That's a volume that you and I can speak at without raising our voice. Most of these machines go above that. So if you're going to use them, turn that volume down, place it away from the bed at least 7 feet, and make sure that you give limits.
That space, the 7 feet away from the bed, is key too.
Exactly.
What if you think your child may have some issues with hearing? What are the signs?
It's about paying attention to that communication. If you're finding that your child is speaking loudly, having difficulties with pronunciation, if you're finding that they're not reacting to loud noises, these are all some of the reasons why you should get them checked, their hearing checked, because it can help with their learning, comprehension, and of course reduce their risk long term.
Thank you, Dr. Sutton. Always great to see you.
Of course.
George?
Thanks, Rebecca.